Thank you, Patrick. It's great to be here to give you an update on Neurotech. We've made great advancements in our technology, particularly in the clinic over the last couple of years, which I'll be sharing with you. All right, I'll get the button. So this is just a snapshot of Neurotech. So we get great support from the Lowy family group from Australia. All of our products that we'll be talking about is based on our encapsulated cell therapy platform. And right now we're currently in the clinic with 2 product opportunities that we're actually seeing some very interesting results on. So just a word about our team. The most recent addition to our management team is Ken Mandel, who joined us as CMO earlier this year. We're very fortunate to have Jim Mazo as the chair of our company. And also in our lead program, we work very closely with the Lowy Medical Research Institute out of San Diego, and that's led by Marty Freelander. Also in that program, a joint steering committee was formed, which includes folks like Emily Chu and Alan Bird and Tom Homan, who also is a very close advisor to the company. In our second clinical program, we're working very closely with Dr. Jeff Goldberg, who's chair of ophthalmology at Stanford. So just a reminder of what ECT is. So ECT is an intraocular implant that does contain live cells that are genetically engineered to release whatever the therapeutic of interest is. And it's also designed to release those therapeutic proteins in a long-term fashion and a steady state manner. So a lot of advantages to this platform. To date, we actually have safely implanted the device in several hundred patients. And we're seeing so far in the clinic, the durability of the product is at least 2 years, but we're actually having continuous clinical evidence that it'd be a lot longer than that. As well as the platform does give us the ability to deliver other different therapeutic proteins to treat other ocular diseases. So the first ECT products that we have in the clinic is Renexus. Renexus delivers a neurotrophic factor, CNTF, which has been shown to slow the photoreceptor cell death. Our first clinical program that we're testing Renexus in is in macular telangiectasia, or MacTel. And currently we're in a phase 3 study with MacTel. That program is being partnered and financed by the Lowy family group. Our second clinical program that we're advancing is Renexus in glaucoma. In glaucoma, we're currently in a phase 2 study, and we're actually seeking a partner to help us continue development of that program. So just a word about MacTel. So MacTel is a disease that typically affects a patient's both eyes. It is a gradual loss of central vision that does occur in these patients. Typically, people that have the disease will complain about it does impact their ability to drive and read, contrast sensitivity of the sort. Typically, the disease comes on between the ages of 40 to 60. And the disease itself, there is a loss of photoreceptors going on in a well-defined area of the macula, of the retina, called the MacTel ellipsoid zone. And currently, there is no treatment available to treat the disease. So about 1.5 years ago, we did successfully complete a phase 2 study in MacTel. We followed patients for 24 months. The primary endpoint was to look at the change of photoreceptors in this MacTel ellipsoid zone. And interesting enough, we did see a statistically significant difference in the rate of change between the treated and the control group. We also saw a number of positive secondary endpoint outcomes in the study around microperimetry and reading speed and changes in the macular. And equally important, Renexus was very well tolerated in the study. I will say I don't have all the data here because of the time restrictions, but our phase 2 results did just get published in Ophthalmology. So I encourage you to take a look at that publication to see the actual detailed results of the study. As well as we've been following these patients and continue to follow them. We have seen that the treatment effect actually has stabilized and has actually widened as compared to the control group. So very interesting results to us. So earlier this year, we initiated a phase 3 study, 212 patient studies going on right now in approximately 40 clinical sites in 5 different countries. Primary endpoint is the same as in phase 2. We're taking a look at the rate of change in the MacTel ellipsoid zone. Secondary endpoints as well, the same as we took a look in the phase 2. Right now, we're forecasting enrollment to be completed sometime around mid-year next year, and results will be approximately 24 months thereafter. So our second program is Renexus in glaucoma. Here, we're trying to test the effect of CNTF on its ability to reduce the loss of retinal ganglion cells in glaucoma patients. Currently, we're in a 54-patient study, primarily working with Stanford and Columbia. Primary endpoint is change in visual fields, taking a look at also a couple of other structural endpoints, ganglion cell and neurofiber layers, and measuring the effect over 12 and 24 months. We did recently take a look at some interim results of the first 38 patients after 12 months and have seen some very encouraging results. So in summary, we're in the clinic, we're getting great, very interesting data out of our programs, phase 3 of MacTel, a very interesting opportunity in glaucoma. Our platform technology appears to be working as designed, which is always a good thing. And we've surrounded ourselves with outstanding research, clinical, and business team. So thank you.